Hi, this is Abby with Happy Little Mystic, and welcome back to your free self-paced tarot course. Today's lesson will be all about card number 19, the Sun. And if you missed any of our other lessons in the tarot deck so far, you can check out the playlist link in the description box below. And if you're following along with our tarot workbook, if you open up to the Major Arcana section, you will see a place to record all the information needed to fully understand the Sun card. All right, let's get started. So the first thing we'll notice with our Sun card is this big, bright, beautiful sun. It's a huge, radiant sun dominating the top of the card. It's symbolizing illumination, vitality, truth, and success. The rays of the sun are alternating between this straight line and this curvy, wavy line. The straight line is indicating this masculine, active element. And then the wavy is all about the feminine, receptive side. It's representing this harmonious balance between energies. The sun's light is revealing everything. There's no more secrets, no shadows, just clarity and full awareness. And it's lovely because it's coming right after our moon card that was showing our shadows and our shadow side. We'll notice the child here without clothes, and this is symbolizing innocence, purity, freedom, and authenticity. This child here is indicating a return to our true self without shame or fear. The child is riding a white horse, and the white in tarot, again, is that purity, strength. The horse is showing this forward movement. The horse is being guided by truth and not ego. We'll see that the child is holding a red banner here. And we know in the tarot that red is passion and the life force, this vitality. The banner is also symbolizing victory and almost like the celebratory flag, like the child has made it. The color red also brings us back to life and grounded joy. So behind the child, we have this stone wall, and it's topped with a wall of sunflowers. The sunflowers are turned toward the sun, and this is symbolizing conscious awareness, growth, and the life-giving energy of truth. We'll notice there are 4 sunflowers that we can see clearly here. This may reference the 4 elements, or the 4 suits, the 4 directions, and this is all about completeness and harmony. The stone wall here is representing boundaries or the past, and it's separating the garden of growth from the freedom and openness in the foreground. So the child has moved beyond limitation into a space of full expression. So the Sun card is this culmination of clarity. It follows the darkness of the moon and brings this joy, understanding, and revelation. Everything is out in the open, and the self is celebrated without fear. I also love the face here on the sun. It's not this smiling face. It's this face of, I see you. You can no longer hide, and there's no reason to. Your shadows have come to light. You are accepted. We're all good. We're being directly looked at by the sun when the Sun card shows up. We're being seen in a wonderful way. We're being seen for all the hard work that we've endured to get to this point in our journey. We're being greeted by the sun and this look of, we knew you could do it. We're here for you. There's no reason to hide. And also this bright, shining, bubbling face of a child who's just happy to see us. Moving over to the Zodiac sign section in our workbook, the sun is ruled by the sun. It's this core identity, life force, purpose, ego, and willpower. We have vitality, creativity, and this authentic self-expression. The sun rules the zodiac sign of Leo. So Leo is directly connected to the Sun card. And Leo's all about creativity, leadership, and self-expression. So there's this pride, generosity, and charisma, this childlike joy and confidence when we talk about Leo. Leos have this deep desire to shine and be seen for who they truly are. So the Sun card is definitely representing them. It's this time of being seen, owning your brilliance, and living with joyful authenticity. So when the Sun card shows up, it's encouraging us to step into our light and truth, much like Leo embracing the center stage with this passion and pride. If you ask a yes or no question and the Sun card shows up, the answer is yes and then some. The Sun is one of the most positive cards in the entire deck. So it's bringing success, clarity, joy, confidence. It's affirming your path. When the sun appears, it's telling you that yes, you're on the right track. Yes, the outcome will be favorable. Yes, you can trust this. And even if there's areas of uncertainty, the sun is saying that the truth is coming to light and will bring joy. If the sun shows up in the upright position, the key words are going to be clarity, joy, vitality, success, confidence, freedom, and enlightenment. Basically, the sun card is this green light. It says, yes, shine. Yes, express yourself. This path leads to fulfillment. It often arrives after hardship. So when the moon or the death card shows up, the sun comes after, and it's bringing illumination after darkness. If the sun card shows up in a career or finance reading, it's telling you that you're stepping into a period of clarity and achievement. Could be indicating that your talents are being recognized and your efforts are paying off. It could tell you that there's joy in your work, not just success. So you're likely doing something that's aligned with your true self. When the sun card shows up in a career or finance reading in this upright position, you may be receiving praise, a promotion, or public acknowledgement for your contributions. This is telling you that your projects are likely to go well. So there are positive outcomes that are coming down the line. You will see visible progress. It's a clarity card too, so it will tell you that the fog is lifting. You're now on this clear path to your purpose. And if you've been uncertain about a job or a decision, the sun is telling you that you're seeing things clearly now. So trust what you're seeing. And it could also be telling you to step into the spotlight. This could be a card that's encouraging you to lead and express your unique talents. Remember, we're not hiding anymore. She's looking right at us. The sun card could indicate a positive work environment, very supportive, joyful, and inspiring. Perhaps there's a new job or opportunity, and with that opportunity comes joy, growth, and success. The advice, if the sun card shows up in a finance reading, is to own your worth. This is not the time to play small. Be visible. Your light helps others and draws success. Remember to celebrate your wins. Big and small, joy is a magnet for more good. And if starting something new, this sun card is telling you to go for it with enthusiasm and optimism. There's no way you can fail. If the sun card shows up in a love or romance reading and you're in a relationship, it's telling you that your relationship is healthy and in this joyful phase. There's fun, passion, and this sense of freedom between both of you. Any past confusion is now cleared up and you're seeing each other clearly, flaws and all, and still choosing love. The sun card could also indicate this strong compatibility. So you may feel like you're with someone who brings out your best self, and it's often pointing to a soulful, fulfilling match. So this could indicate even marriage or a long-term partnership potential if the sun card shows up. If you're single, this could be indicating that you're in this place of confidence, joy, and this authentic self-expression, and it's making you magnetic to others. It could also tell us that new love is on the horizon. Someone may come in who radiates warmth, fun, and the sincerity. It could also mean you're finally ready to be seen and loved for who you truly are. The sun card could be telling you that your next relationship will likely be healthier and more fulfilling because of your transformation and love for yourself. If the sun card shows up in a love or romance reading, the advice is to be open, bold, and honest. Celebrate the joy in your connection or in your own journey. And then let love be light, life-giving, and heart-centered. So don't take it too seriously. Have fun. It's all working out. Moving on to the numerology section, the sun card is the number 19. And if we take the number 19 and we add the 1 and 9, we get 10. And then if we add the 1 and 0, we get 1. So 19 reduces to a base number of 1. 1 is the number of new beginnings, this individuality, creative power, and leadership. The sun and the number 1 are symbolizing initiative, confidence, and stepping boldly into the spotlight. So all core themes of the sun card. The sun invites you to shine as your authentic self. Take charge of your joy and express your uniqueness without fear. We also have the Sun card 19 reducing to 10, which is our secondary number. 10 is all about completion and renewal. So it links to the Wheel of Fortune card, which was number 10 in our tarot deck. And this is a reminder that after a turning point or cycle, you are now entering a new phase full of clarity and success. 10 is also reflecting the sense of mature confidence. So you've been through the journey when you get to the number 10, and now you can celebrate how far you've come. So the Sun card's numerology is really telling the story of stepping into our power after this long inner journey. So it's really this fresh start, not just from scratch, but from a place of growth, joy, and this radiant self-awareness. If the Sun card shows up in the reverse and you're choosing to read reversals, the core energy of the Sun card is still positive, but when it does show up in the reverse, it's diminished or delayed or perhaps underappreciated. So the Sun card could be indicating this delayed happiness or success. The joy or clarity you seek is coming, but it hasn't got here yet. There may be external blocks, so timing or circumstances, or perhaps internal blocks like doubt or fear. The Sun card in reverse could be indicating this struggling to see the good. So you're in this positive situation, but you can't fully appreciate it. Or maybe you're focusing on what's missing rather than what's shining. The Sun in reverse could also be telling us that you're dimming your light. So you might be playing small or hiding your talents or holding back your authentic self. There could be this fear of being too much or not being accepted. The Sun card reverse could also be telling us that you're repressing your childlike joy. Perhaps there's this loss of optimism or playfulness. Maybe you're feeling burdened or more serious than normal. Perhaps you're disconnected from your inner child or your creative spark. The Sun in reverse could also indicate this false optimism or overconfidence. So it's asking you to watch for toxic positivity or ignoring real issues behind a sunny mask. Someone may be overpromising or painting a situation too brightly. So this could be a warning for you if it shows up in the reverse. The advice for the reverse Sun card is to reclaim your light. Don't let fear or doubt steal your joy. Ask what's blocking my happiness or self-expression right now, and then be patient. The joy or success you seek may just need this little more time and self-trust. So the keywords for the Sun in the reverse position is delayed success, hidden joy, diminished confidence, over-optimism. Perhaps there's a need for inner child healing, misplaced pride, or needing clarity. Moving on to the connections to other cards section. The Sun card is connected to several other cards in our Major Arcana so far. The Sun card is connected to our Moon card. And the Moon, as we discussed, is this darkness before light. So the Moon card comes right before the Sun card. And the Moon is representing illusion, confusion, and subconscious fears. Then the Sun follows it, and it's bringing clarity, truth, and joy. Together, they reflect this movement from shadow to illumination. The Moon is the emotional night, and then the Sun is this rational, conscious morning. The Sun is also connected to our Star card. The Star is offering hope and spiritual renewal after the Tower card. And then the Sun is doing the same thing after our Moon card. So the Sun is the realization of that hope. And then these cards, these three cards, the Star, Moon, and Sun, form this trio of emotional and spiritual recovery. The Sun card is also connected to our Fool card. Both cards are showing a childlike figure in a bright setting. So the Fool begins the journey with innocence and optimism. And then the Sun is showing the Fool's joyful return to self after growth. So he's been through a lot on this journey. And by card 19, he's now showing himself this pure authenticity fully realized. The Sun is also connected to our Magician card, card number 1. Both are about this personal power and manifestation. So the Magician initiates the journey with the power to create. He's the first card that the Fool meets on the journey. Then the Sun is reflecting the joy of successful creation. It's that light that comes from living in alignment with purpose. Both cards are linked by the numerology of 1 as well. The Sun card is connected to the Wheel of Fortune card, as I mentioned earlier, and both are about cycles and timing. They also have this connection with numerology. So both are the number 10. We have 19 reducing to 10, and then our Wheel of Fortune is the 10th card. The Sun is showing what happens when fortune turns in your favor. It's this bright new phase of life beginning. It's reflecting arrival and reward after change. And then finally, we have the Hermit card. Both the Sun and the Hermit have this inner light to outer radiance theme. The Hermit is carrying a small lantern, which is his own inner sun. And then the Sun card shows the moment when the internal wisdom becomes external joy. They represent two phases of enlightenment, this quiet introspection and then this radiant expression. Moving on to the personal insights and reflection section, there are a couple things here that I noted that I would like to share. The first thing is that joy is a spiritual practice. The Sun is teaching that joy isn't frivolous, it's sacred and essential. So radiating joy, even after hardship, is a sign of inner strength and alignment. Something to ask ourselves when the Sun card shows up is, where am I allowing joy and where am I dimming it? Another thing I noted is that the Sun is letting us know that the journey was worth it. It always is. The Sun is the card of celebration after darkness. And we really should take the time when that Sun card shows up to fully sit in that celebration. It's the tarot's affirmation that we've grown, we've healed, and we're ready to enjoy life again. A few reflection questions I've noted here are, where in my life am I shining brightly and where am I still hiding? What does success look like when it's truly aligned with my spirit? How can I celebrate myself without guilt or self-judgment? What truth have I come to see clearly and how can I honor it? And then lastly, how can I support others by living in my own light? Let's take some time now to look at the other tarot decks that I have and see how they compare to the Rider-Waite-Smith Sun card. The first one we'll look at is the Wild Reflections Tarot deck. And in this card, the Sun is showing this woman here underneath this bright big ball of energy, the bright big sun. And she has mallets and this gong here. She's going to celebrate how far she's come. She's going to be loud and in the spotlight underneath the rays of the sun. It's a great depiction. I love the red hair here, just glowing. It's very Leo, Leo the lion, bright, fiery energy. Very nice. There's lots of joy. I like how she's looking up to the sun, being thankful for all that she's overcome. The next deck I have is Radleigh Valentine's Angel Tarot cards. And in this card, number 19, the Sun, he has depicted by Archangel Uriel. It says, happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, and have confidence in yourself. I love that they continued with the sunflowers here, facing the sun. They have the stone wall still, showing the separation between fully expressing themselves and the journey that it took to get there. There are so many butterflies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that I can see, 8. Lots of butterflies showing that transformation, the growth of the leaves in the trees here, the vines, very nice. And of course, the glowing sun. It's almost as if it's rising behind our archangel. He's on this pedestal, he's showing himself, he's not hiding, he's ready to be seen. Okay, our next deck, also by Radleigh Valentine, is the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. And in this deck, card number 19, the Sun, is depicted by our guardian angel here, rising above. He's not on land anymore. They're rising up above, almost touching this ancient emblem of a sun. I love the flowers here we still have. It says success, recognition, and enthusiasm. I love this deck too because his angels are like everyday people. So this person is rising above after the journey and fully expressing themselves in front of everybody for all to see. Very nice. Okay, so this is what I have for the Sun card. And in our next lesson, we'll be talking all about card number 20, Judgment. Okay, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.